All a bit embarrassing perhaps when one of those targeted is now left to virtually run the country during the summer holidays, and the other is now Home Secretary, in charge of the spies themselves. The latest list of those in public life who've had their privacy invaded should come as no surprise, according to those who watch the watchers. MI5, they argue, has a reputation for meticulously gathering rather pointless information.
We have known for some time that MI5 has collected in the past information on hundreds of thousands of individuals. It never has admitted, by the way, how many files there are officially. I do know that they have 100,000 files on individuals. Those files are mainly collected some pre-Cold War time, during the 70s and so on. It seems to me rather ludicrous that they're keeping all those files now, actually. And I think it's a very useful reminder that they have those files on these individuals which present no harm at all.
When Stella Rimington became Director General of MI5, she promised a new era of openness, more accountability. Superficially, at least, the change was dramatic. Not only was her name made public, but she began to appear on television, giving lectures about how her organisation worked. In recent years, a complaints procedure was even instigated. But is it really possible to make secret work accountable? The Complaints Tribunal has the power to order MI5 to cease investigations and destroy all records held on an individual. But in 5 years of 200 complaints, none was upheld. Since 1994, there's been a committee of MPs charged with monitoring MI5, but it can only report to the Prime Minister, not directly to Parliament, and its remit is limited to general policy. It can't look at specific operations. Many members of the Labour Party have long been campaigning for change. Little wonder perhaps when so many of them have been under scrutiny. But it will mean reducing the power of their own Prime Minister in his role as ultimate monitor of MI5.
The need is undoubtedly there. The committee which now exists, in my view, is wrong. It's inadequate. It doesn't do the job it should be doing. It doesn't report to Parliament itself, only to the Prime Minister, who then decides what should be reported to Parliament. I believe there should be a far more effective scrutiny of the security services. And if that happened, it would act in many ways as a kind of deterrent for those elements within MI5 who are not doing the job they should be doing.
The very nature of MI5's work means there will always be a difficult balance to strike. The rights of individuals to privacy versus the threat, whether provable or not, to national security.
You've got to either decide to let MI5 do its job